Hi everyone, my name is Alice Dankaka. I'm a trauma caregiver and also an entrepreneur.
The workplace stigma.
Sickle cell anemia has affected the warriors in their places of work. Most of them are being stigmatized. They are called names. Some refer to them as lazy people, some see them as weak people and unfit for certain kinds of work. And even when they go to seek jobs in certain places, they consider them as unfit. Some of them are being called names in their communities, and some see them as cursed people. But one thing you have forgotten is they are strong people and they are warriors too. Some days they wake up and they are not strong, but they still try to show the world that they are warriors and strong people. And they try their best to see that they go to school like a normal child because they are also normal. They go to their places of work and they carry out their tasks at all times. So one of the ways it affects them is that some of them, because they are not being allowed to play with other children, they feel that they don't belong to the society. And then sometimes they see themselves as weak too because everybody calls them a weak person. So it makes them not to have that strong self-esteem for themselves, and then it makes them to look down on themselves even when they feel they want to do something. Sometimes emotionally they feel the whole society has already called me a weak person, so I cannot fit in this particular kind of work. So it affects them and it makes them not to even want to try again. So one thing I feel will help them is when they believe in themselves and they tell themselves that they are strong people. It will help them a lot. Because once I'm able to tell myself I can do this, it means that you are able to do it. And then it doesn't matter what people say about you. What matters is how you view yourself and how you feel about yourself. And then one thing again that can help them is when they are able to meet with fellow warriors too, who believe in themselves and believe that they can make a change. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but as long as they are willing to give a try and then to never give up, it's something that will help them a lot. So he was my cousin and we were very close with him. At first I didn't know he had the ailment, and then after a while it was discovered because he was constantly falling sick and going to the hospital, and then blood was being donated. And after a while they ran a test on him and it was discovered that he had sickle cell. But anytime I go home and I see him, he's always looking strong. And then he will always tell his father, even when he's sick, that he will want to go to school. So he died. The last crisis he had, we never thought that was going to be the end of it because he was very strong. He was looking better and he just died. So his mom was very helpful. She was always trying to make him feel accepted in the society, and then she never wanted his siblings to even see him as a sick person. So when she's assigning tasks to other people in the house, she gives him his own. But the difference was that his own was not as serious as their own. But anytime he wants to do more, she gives him the opportunity to do that. So he was not feeling like someone who was very sick. And then when he insists on going to school with them when he was sick, the response the dad would always say is, let's go to the hospital. When it gets better, you come back and join them in school. So it was helpful to me. To employers and co-workers, it's time for us to give them a chance. They deserve to be heard too. Most of them are gifted and they do better than a healthy and normal person who doesn't have the disease. They are strong people too, and we shouldn't look down on them. To anyone struggling silently in the workplace, I want to say that you are doing your best, and then it is not your fault. And I am proud of every warrior out there because you have done better than most of us.